Okay, now here's the thing. If I didn't ever get motion sickness, then I feel like I don't know, maybe not. I don't know, maybe not. When I was younger, I wanted to be a marine biologist, but I'm like, I want to be able to go out at sea. I'd be way too motion sick. So I'm like, I don't know though. I'm so bad at science. I don't know if I'd be good enough to be a marine biologist. Also my neighbors are being really loud right now. They're talking really loud, but I can't even be that upset about it. My health issues are flaring up right now, so it's hard to speak, so speak, and so sorry about that. We'll have to see. Maybe it will be even more tingly this episode, but because of that, what was I saying though? I don't know. Can you tell? Just put Vaseline on my lips. What was I saying? Oh, marine biology. I don't think I would do good in school because you have to do a lot of science classes, and I'm not good at that. Even like, what is it? Animal conservation. I wouldn't be good at those classes either. Like, that would be cool, but you have to travel a lot for that too for a lot of the time, unless you work at like a zoo or something like that. But I would be nervous about the classes because I am just so bad at science, and a lot of those you need to know a lot about science, and I'm not good at science. It's saying that y'all are crooked. What was I gonna say? I don't know, but marine biology, it's just because the ocean, there's so much that isn't explored yet. And I feel like there's so much research that should be done, and be done. And people sometimes think, you know, who really cares? But I'm like, that will help us get a better understanding of how we can even as humans prolong our lives. See if we have like share DNA with 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 these creatures. And if they've lived since as far back as the dinosaurs, that just gives us a better understanding of our current climate as well as our past. I'm not talking about just climate change, but climate change, but also, I mean, it just gives us a better understanding of how the world operates now, but also possibly from a long time ago, since way before humans have existed, and evolution took place for humans. Isn't it crazy to think about how humans haven't really been around that long? Even before anything existed, like, except for just blank space and like organisms, before we had water. Apparently water came before land, right? Because I know water water creatures came before land creatures, because it's like an algae or a moss that exists at the bottom of the ocean. I've watched docu-series on these things before. So I know that the earliest life, like living, I guess in the way we classify it, organisms existed in like at the deep sea before. And I don't know if land, I don't even know if land existed at that point when the first organisms in the water existed. Ooh. Oh, I'm like a fish. Could that be like an ASMR short? Could it be? Like me just going like okay. Brittany, don't get off topic, but I'm supposed to get off topic at least a little bit. Sorry. I didn't mean. I'm so sorry. I know some of y'all don't like mouth sounds. I'm so sorry. And I get the stuff off of there. It was connecting in a way that like where was I at? I don't remember, but I think are mammoths are not genetically related to elephants, right? Elephants, right? They're not related. So how did they come to exist then? What did the elephant evolve from if not a woolly mammoth? Or from 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 a woolly mammoth? Or did they evolve from a woolly mammoth? I don't know. There's like one or two other creatures I can think of, but I can't think of their names right now that are similar to the woolly mammoth, or they were related to the woolly mammoth. Maybe those, like something that looks like a woolly mammoth is what evolved into what we know as elephants. Elephants are so smart. But I think all creatures, all living organisms can be an R, smart creatures. Like intelligence, the way humans measure it, I'm like, that can't really be all that we be all that we be all that we be all all that we look at. Humans, yes, we are good at communicating with words, but there's words, but also how do we know that there's not words spoken in a way between other creatures? How do we know? No, that we don't know that. There's so much yet to learn about animals and creatures and like wildlife. There's so much we can learn. There's so much we have yet I think I'm gonna be done here. You can like the video, you can subscribe, you can subscribe, you can subscribe, you can subscribe, you can comment down below. You can check out my Brittany's ASMR YouTube channel, my main YouTube channel. You can check out. I've thought about this. This could be my main channel eventually, if this like continues to really like pop off. I don't really know. We'll have to see what the future holds. But I really like doing this content on this channel. I love the comments. I love the comments I get on here. And you can check out. You can become a channel member for as low as 99 cents. All of the information for that is down below. Did I say that already? This is repetition and stuttering, so it's okay if I did. Bye.